Hello everyone, Atram here, and welcome to round 2. We'll be on the play, and this hand seems fine. We've got 4 lands so we go Smoke Teller into Morph, into a Flip Bab Zen Guide, into Flip Bab Zen Guide, and hopefully just take over the game. We will start with this forest here. So, we'll see how this goes, but that's the goal for now, so... We are now up against Aznuk. I'm going to pronounce it like there's one word there. So, he has the Krenko Mob Boss icon. So, yeah, that's something. Okay, the suspension field will be a nice play at some point. To run out that, maybe make him think for a second that we're on Sultai before I play a white land and get my Abzan Guide online. Looks like he's on Temur. Or at least that's what it looks like. And okay. He's just playing a giant 0/6. Whatever. Now that's an interesting choice. I think I'm just going to play this, though. And pass. So... the Abzan banner is obviously a slow way to ramp. Not really what I want to be using right now. Maybe this next turn, though, I can go Abzan banner into suspension field for his Dragonite Savant, swing for 4. That's an option. Okay. Well, I don't really want to swing my morph. I don't want to trade my morph with his morph because I'm going to currently be winning the morph race. Oh, hi, Anafenza. How's it going? Well, let's see. I'm going to do this so I can make certain I can flip that next turn. And we'll just remove his blocker and get in with our... let's get in with both. If he trades morphs with me, then I'm not too upset about it. I have another Abzan Guide coming, and I guess that was an unfortunate trade because I'd rather have had an Abzan Guide over losing it to Canyon Lurkers, but it could have been much worse. It was a very aggressive play on my part, so we'll have to see whether or not it ends up paying off. All depends on what he has that he can do. So far, so good. And a land to make certain we can play both of those, so let's get in there for some damage. Play both our Morph and our Anafenza, and just kind of get things going. So let's get Anafenza down. Yep. It's a 4/4 for 3 with other abilities. And a morph. All in. So yeah, when I swing next turn, I get to make my morph into a 5/5, which is pretty dang good. Okay, never mind. I guess I only get to make my morph into a 4/4 lifelinker. Whatever. Crippling chill to hold down the fort, I suppose. What's he got for 5? Oh, Bear's Companion. Hi, Bear's Companion. How's it going? Good, good. Well, alright, so that's annoying. Not too much I can do to break through with that right this second. Unless I draw, like, the right removal spell, which I didn't. So I'm going to sack this, draw a card. Trade it out for... okay, that'll be something. So we'll just wait a turn then. We can Ray to the Serpent the Bear, and then swing with both our guys, which will be nice. Actually, with all 3 of our guys, really. Obviously, it depends on what he does. If he plays like another Bear's Companion, we're going to be having to figure this mess out. But as long as he doesn't play like another Bear's Companion, we should be in reasonable enough shape. If it's just like a morph, we're in pretty decent shape. Yep. So we're going to Ray to the Serpent the Bear token and get in there with both. Or with, well, yeah, with both our big well, we get in there with everything. So, Rite of the Serpent. Kill your 4/4 token. Yay, I traded a card for a half a card. And you're like, nope, I got a Disdainful Stroke. And I'm like, crap. Disdainful Stroke. Can't beat a Disdainful Stroke, apparently. So now I have to sit and wait. Truly unfortunate. I need a way to get rid of a bear token. But I don't really know how again. Oh, hi. You're big. Yes, you are. You are very big. Much bigness on this one. And he has enough to bounce it if I try to do something. Is he gonna give it haste? He is giving it haste. Alright, sure. Whatever. Go for it. I'm not blocking. No reason for me to block. Alright. So I guess I'm still gonna attack here. Yeah, we'll attack. We'll end up losing NFNs out of the deal, but it's not the worst. Well, it's a pretty bad trade, but it's not like the physical worst trade out there, so. Because he's just gonna go, yep, that on there. Okay, so he's doubling up on Anafenza. The bear will get killed first because I don't want to have to deal with the token anymore. What are you? You're a human shaman. Okay, so he's going to trade with both of these. And offer me his morph. I'm not going to take his morph. So I'm just going to flip this. Oh, right. I'm going to pass priority. Then, or I'm going to pass blocker step. And then I'm going to flip that and deal in 5 and gain 5. And then next turn I can land Raider's Spoils and just kind of figure it out from there, I suppose. We'll have to see what he opts to do here. Okay. Sure, that's Canyon Lurkers. He already revealed one of those, so he's playing at least 2 Canyon Lurkers. That's an interesting tidbit. Alright. Well, let's get this Raider Spoils online here. Play a Forest. And swing into his Knuckleblade. If he wants to trade Knuckleblade for my Abzan Guide, I guess it's not the worst trade in the world. He might just block and bounce, too. I could see that. You block and trade, you block and bounce. What do you do? You're bouncing. Sure, that makes sense since he can also just replay it with haste if he wants at any point. I need to get some more presence on the field, which unfortunately I'm just not getting right now. Quite unfortunate, actually. Don't quite know what I'm going to do about this mess. This Knuckleblade is just a pain in the butt. Alright, you got triple red floating. What are you doing? Playing a morph. Okay. So, what do we get? A long shot squad. Now that is something I can actually kind of use. Sort of. So, we'll just pass. Longshot Squad can at least trade with his Canyon Lurkers, so that's a plus. He can't, so he really probably won't attack into me at this point because it doesn't really benefit him to. I mean, we just trade 2 creatures pretty much. Yep, okay. So we're pretty much at a sitting battle here for a bit. I'm not swinging into his Knuckle Blade because he just bounces in response, and so it does me no good. He's not really in the mood to swing into my stuff. So, yeah. Once I draw another creature, I can outlast my Longshot Squad, and we'll just kind of start ticking him up the chain a little bit. Okay, you can force away my Abzan Guide, I suppose. Not too much I can do about that one. It's unfortunate, really, more than anything. What do you discard? You discard an island. Alright. So he's going to swing with those guys. If I block there, he just pumps, so I'm just going to block and trade here, get rid of one of these guys. So he's going to pump, I'm going to go to 5. Which doesn't put me in great shape, but at least I got rid of one of his things, so that's something. Talk about awkward cards to draw. A card that basically says, you die if you don't play me after combat. Yeah, I guess I just got to pass like this, at which point a block flip, which there's no point to having played him face down at that point, except that I could be representing some other combat trick. But as it stands, I cannot really play the Spelling Saddle Brute because losing the 4 life puts me to 1 right now, which is not a good place for me to be. Blocking his Savage Knuckle Blade gets me 5 life, but doesn't even kill his Savage Knuckle Blade. He won't attack with his other morph. There's no... Okay, he's going to attack with his morph. Then I will block his morph and flip. Okay. Flip my guy. You knew what my guy was, so now you flip your 5/5, probably. Trample. I gain 5 life. Trade with your guy. Oh, Water Whirl. Okay, so you drew a perfectly right removal spell. Alright, fine, whatever. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that just happens. Alright. Do I have anything I can do to deal with that thing? No, I don't. Yippee! Okay. Well, let's just get it right back at it, I suppose, then. If I can't properly deal with the thing, I guess I can't properly deal with it. The card is annoying to play against, so... I mean, there's a reason why it's pretty dang good. By the way, if you don't know what card I'm referring to the Savage Knuckle Blade that just kicked my ass. I hope that much was obvious, but you know, well, whatever. We'll figure it out. And the other match is already done. 2-0 in someone's favor, so they're on an aggro deck probably. Or something just happened, I can't really say. I have to mulligan this hand. And goodness gracious, I should have just kept the other one, because this one's just about the same. I just gotta hope, I guess, then. A little bit of hope, a little bit of prayer, and maybe, just maybe, I can pull out a win. Probably won't, but you never know. Worth a full-on attempt, I suppose, right? Right. But I said F4. I don't really want to be doing stuff during his turn right now, because doing stuff during his turn doesn't do anything for me. Alright, at least I get to play my morph on time. That's what matters, right? Right. Alright. What else do I get to do? He's doing nothing, so goes to my turn again. Alright. So we get to play a morph, which is nice. We don't really have the mana to do anything else yet, but you know, a morph's a morph, so I won't complain. Won't complain with getting to play my morph. So. What are you up to? You playing your own morph? Probably, yep, alright. Alright, well, I can play Raider Spoils. So that's something. I'm not going to swing my morph into his morph. The trade's just not good for me right now. I really need a green mana to be able to do that, at which point then I'm wasting a Become Immense just so I don't have my guy die to his die. Sure, I'll take 2. That's fine. Sure, okay, so he's gonna War Shrieker into Morph, probably? Just guessing here. Alright. So my goal is to draw a forest. Maybe? Maybe? Come on? Come on! I want to draw a forest. Come on, forest. That's not a forest. That's really not a forest. That does nothing for me. Alright, well I guess I get to just play my Salt Road Patrol and pass. At least he doesn't have any forests either at the moment, so that's a plus, I suppose. My Salt Road Patrol can take out pretty much anything he swings with. Okay. Actually I'm just gonna take 2 this turn though, still. I'd rather get my Salt Road Patrol a single Outlast, so that way it's better than any morph that he can flip with his current mana. Alright, let's Outlast. And he's going to have the first green mana available, which is very scary. Because, well, it's just scary. So I'm going to take 7 here. I really do need to draw a green source. If I draw a green source, I might be in pretty decent shape here. Because I get to flip, gain life, and draw a card. Still don't draw a green source. Alright, well... let's swing with our 3-2 then. Draws me 0 cards, does nothing other than trigger the raid on my Martyr Horde Chief. Which produces me a guy that can trade with a morph, so, you know, that's a plus. What are you doing? Counterlash? Or Mind Flight? Yeah, okay. I guess I take 3. Which hurts a lot. I guess I did know that was in this draft because I did pass it. But it just wasn't necessarily expecting it, you know? And now that he has the green, I'm probably just dead because he probably has his 5/5 available. He can flip any of these. Most likely I just die to whatever he has. So... let's go ahead and die, shall we? I'm guessing the guy on the left is the 5/2. I'm guessing the other guy is the 5/5, so I was probably dead either way. Oh, I blocked a monastery's lock. Alright, well, I guess I'll just lose. Whatever. So that was a KTK draft. I really did need a green mana there in the second game of match 2. That was the only way I was really going to pull out of that, and I didn't get it. So, that happens. It's life. You deal with it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, and I'll see you in the next draft.